Traveling at the speed of ideas on the Knowledge Transfer Exchange. Brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation, the Training Development Team, and the State Office of Construction. David Sadler, Director, 605 Swanee Street, Tallahassee, Florida, 850-414-4150. And now, today's guest.
This is the Liquidated Damages Knowledge Transfer Exchange. I'm Ashley Anderson. What are LDs? LDs are when the contractor does not complete the contract work within contract time. We assess a penalty for him to pay us for each day that he goes over contract time to complete the work. We have the standard specification 8-10 that incorporates the daily charge per calendar day into the contract and shows the section 337.18 paragraph 2 of the Florida statute, which is the governing document for liquidated damages. How are liquidated damages developed? Like I said, they're governed by the Florida statute, and the Florida statute states that they'll be based on the average CI cost for the previous 2 years. These next slides are the language of the Florida statute. I won't be reading them to you. You can read them if you'd like, but I will point out a few of the important pieces of it. First, it states that the department will establish a schedule of daily liquidated damage charges based on the original contract amount. It also states that the department shall update the schedule of liquidated damages at least once every 2 years, but no more than every once per year. The liquidated damages need to be based on the average construction, engineering, inspection costs experienced by the department on the contracts over the 2 preceding years. That's the very minimum that they should be based on. And they can also include road user cost, a portion of the projected revenues that will be lost due to failure to timely open a project to revenue producing traffic, costs resulting from retaining detours for an extended time, or other similar costs. So how does the department determine our liquidated damages? Every 2 years, Mike runs these set of 4 reports that you see in the middle of your screen. We review the CEI activity code and the list of work mixes against the all valid work activities with Dave to make sure that the report that Mike has prepared is running the correct information. If it is, we're good to go to make the evaluation. If not, we give Mike the updated information and get the report to be accurate. And then we look at the liquidated damages report. In the liquidated damages report, there's 2 tabs that become important. The first one is the raw data, which pulls in all the information based on the data from the other reports that were pulled, and then we summarize those by contract amount category. So this is sampling of what the raw data for all projects looks like. It has all the information that we need to be able to pull together the cost for the liquidated damages. And the work mix down here on the end is pulled based on the reports that Mike has generated. The next tab is the summary of contract amount categories. So it takes that raw data sheet, summarizes them by the categories that were in the spec. So if you remember from the very first couple of slides, it's these same categories. It lumps them all together based on those original contract amounts. Then it rolls together the CEI costs from the consultants and the DOTs to get us a CEI cost per day. And then we look at the raw data, take out any anomalies that may adjust the values beyond what we think is reasonable. And then Dave reviews it and approves it, and then we make the specification change. And so this is the new spec that'll come out in January, comparative to the old spec. When this goes out for review, the contractors look at it, and a couple of them, as you can see from this year, they went down in the higher contract categories, so we had some questions about that, but it's all based on what our CEI costs, the real costs were, so we have justification for it. Are there any questions?
Are liquidated damages a penalty to the contractor?
No, liquidated damages are not a penalty to the contractor. The department is required by statute to assess liquidated damages to recoup monies lost by the department when a contractor does not complete the contract on time. Lost monies by the department include additional CI cost,
road user cost, and lost revenue.
What does liquidated mean?
It means we don't calculate damages for every contract. We calculate damages for the full population of contracts and determine the damages to be assessed, then group the damages by original contract amount shown in the specifications.
How are road user costs incorporated into liquidated damages?
Periodically, we generate the road user cost for projects and have consistently found it is 4 to 7 times more than the CI cost. To account for the road user cost in our LD rate, we doubled the CI cost, which has proven to recoup our damages and motivate our contractors without assessing a higher LD rate.
That's it for now, folks. Until next time, buckle up, travel safe, and always keep moving at the speed of ideas on the Knowledge Transfer Exchange. See you next time. This has been a production of the FDOT Construction Training Development Team, building bridges to the future, one mind at a time.